Look, we're just a Hearthstone channel now, okay? Only Hearthstone all the time. That's it. Hearthstone. I wanted to play more Jade Rogue, so I'm going to do that. For 2 with the deck, and you're like, no, I want to play more. The game's like, okay. But for real, Michaela's graduating this week, so there's been little time to do any additional recording. There's about to be a lot more time because, you know, no more school. And there's about to be no time because she gets to go out of the country and visit strange lands. So, you know, it's a juggling act so far. I don't know if I want to keep Barnes. I don't think I do. Why are the journeys below in here? Journey belows? Journeys beloweth? Mostly just to kind of give us a one play. That's all. We don't really have an activator for the Devilsaur Egg. This is gross no matter what. Also because we're hoping for better Death Rattle minions than that, but, you know.
Ready for action!
Can't win them all. The devastating Footman. Look at him. That beard is ready for action. I mean, we could like backstab and then Jade Shuriken his face for 2 to get a 1-1. Or we could just chill because I'm not really scared by the Footman. And I'm not sure what the Footman's doing in there if this isn't actually... I mean, this hand sucks so much. I think this is the right play. We're not so scared of the Footman that we're worried about it, and I'm not sure why he's there if it's not a Taunt Warrior. But again, it is rank 20, so you just never know. Having both saps right now is not necessarily what we're looking for. Hey, I know how to deal with that. I got extra incentive here. There's no real good way to do this, is there?
Here we go.
Everything that I have that does damage needs combos, so... No, I could have gone backstab Jade Shuriken hero power to kill the 3-5, but... Gotta think long haul here, and... we don't have any ways to heal, because we're a rogue. He's like, well, if he had no answer to it last time, what is he going to do this time? And that's a valid question. Turns out I'm going to play this, but... what's he going to do? Heal?
They'll never know what hit them.
Alright, so that answers the Footman question. It's just a guy who doesn't have all the cards. Well... certainly doing that. Now, I mean... I don't know what I prefer here. I guess this is stronger.
Here we go.
Because with Jade Swarmer Shuriken hero power, what does that even do? I mean, we get a 1-1. The Swarmer can turn into a 2-2 eventually, but it can do that off of Aya too. I guess maybe I just save the charge of the weapon, but I'm not worried about him healing back the 1. Look, I'm a conflicted person. Okay. Executo. Going to 18. Feeling the pain. But I think we're in okay shape. Even though this early draw was pretty bad. It's pretty not good. Okay.
You die now.
We'll do it like that. There were a couple different ways we could have done that, but that's how we're going to do it. Play something for 7 mana. Yes. Yes. So now we just sap that. Ugh. We're gonna do this. I think we're just gonna hit with like everything right now.
Side effects.
Even though that's a little weird to give him potential to heal 4, I'm also kind of doing it for myself. So we can sap again next turn. If he just wants to play that out again. And then that gives us, what do we got here? 6, 11, 12, 13 damage. Then he plays it again. Maybe the double sap that we've had this whole time that's been kind of awkward is going to work out. Problem is we played both Eviscerates already, so we're going to kind of have to limp to the finish here. Not a horrible outcome. Hitting the eye is pretty good. Now we can just trade with whatever we feel like, really. Probably the Loot Hoarder.
Hey, give me that!
Okay.
So many wonderful.
What does that give us?
Here we go.
I'm just going to do that to put pressure on. Because now if he just plays out the, say, Tarlord and Armor, he's dead. We have just enough for lethal. I suspect that's not going to be the case, though. Yep, the other Execute. Which does reduce his damage slightly. And Tarlord. So now we just go into the face, depending on what we draw.
Need a taste?
And you know,
Here we
it
go.
works out in the end, even though that card is apparently jammed into him. And I'm still making the hovering card noise. I don't know what's happening with that, but it doesn't matter. It's a W in the end. This is what I'm talking about, though. Like, the number of times I actually play N'Zoth with this deck is low. It gives us a late game out, and it's a pretty strong one, considering that we can essentially summon it 3 times. Some versions of this deck only run 1 Shadow Step. That certainly makes sense. But since I'm filling it in with other cards, you know, to replace a couple I don't have, that's the setup we're going to go with. We can also do stuff like Shadow Stepping this. You know, there's other options to it. Yeah, let's try that. Not bad. We're up against a golden rogue, though. He's floating at rank 20 like me. And he's a quest rogue, so you know he's an all-star. How badly does this go for our heroes, I wonder?
I could coin out the Jade Swarmer. Apply the early pressure.
Okay. I don't think I mind just seeing hero power on turn 2 from this particular matchup. I also don't particularly care if he fans of knives this. Fan of knives is? Look, plurals are weird. Turn 3 Mimic Pod. I guess I'm not really threatening with anything right now, so why not? But I'm a little surprised still. I don't know if I really see the point in coining out, well, I don't know. Don't know exactly what variant of this he's running right now, so it's a little iffy. We got some other cheap activators, though. Let's do it. Just to see what he does. Huh. Shadow step, shadow step. Well, at least we got those draws out of the way, right? We gonna do cold light for this variant? Is that what we're up to here? I haven't actually seen this one in play, but it certainly makes sense on a theoretical level. So that means we have to be very careful about how many cards we have in hand. This is kind of weird, but I think I'm going to do it just to get a couple cards out of hand here. Let's do it this way.
Here we go.
So, I mean, he could take us to 10 if he can summon the Cold Light twice. It's only 1 mana right now, so 1 mana, Brewmaster or some such. Well, it's still not enough mana. I don't know, but we don't want to throw too many cards away here. I can't believe it. He has a golden patches. Well, what a shocker. This is the other thing about hovering around rank 20, though. Like, I'm not even the worst person doing it. And it's not close. All right, what do we want to do here?
So many options.
There are quite a few options, aren't there? I don't know if I love any of them is the problem. If I had 6 mana, I would have a much clearer play. A couple of these plays add cards to our hand, which we don't really want right now.
I wonder.
But I suppose what we could do is this. We could do this. That seems fun.
Must choose.
That.
This guy's tough.
That.
Here we go.
Keep getting a couple cards out of the hand. Keep building the board. Some of these variants run Vanish, which is a bit concerning. But there's only so much we can do, so. Okay, well. Will he activate it now? Yeah, he's gonna burn cards here so he doesn't mill himself. Oh, he does have Vanish. Great. And he has another one in his hand, too.
My hand is too full.
Well, this is gonna suck. No, there's really no two ways about it. Let's at least do this.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
Gonna keep building these Jades up. That way they can be bigger than 5/5s. Because those are coming. Question is, this turn or no?
My hand is too full.
Well, that certainly sucks. But I'm not shocked by it. Bad things happen to good people. That's the message here.
I give up.
Okay. Well, if you understand anything about what just happened in that entire game, I invite you to send emails to everyone at Blizzard and just ask them questions like, what was that? were you just finishing a quest? Why are you at rank 20 in the first place when you have all these golden cards? What's happening? I don't understand. It's a W, but I don't like it. It's my 85th with Rogue. I want to show you how bad that is. Is this where the wins are? No, I have to do it just over here. So 85 with Rogue, right? I think Warrior's the one I have less of. 50, and I've played a little bit of Taunt Warrior. It was probably like in the 30s before, like the low 30s. Hunter's 189. Shaman I don't really like a lot, 77. Warlock, I did play a decent amount. Excuse me. A decent amount of Handlock back when that was still a thing, you know, when Molten Giants didn't suck, etc. So I have some wins in that. Paladin, I think, is my highest at 236, which is kind of sad. Druid's getting up there. Priest, I've always kind of liked, even though it's, you know, not that good. And what am I missing? Mage. Yeah, 207. So we're getting there, and having him wins handed to us, I guess, is helping. I'm still a little bit baffled, but hey, a W is a W, and history is going to look back on that and not understand the context at all.